be it. Vintage Inferno vibes. He has support from Brolan. Flashbang is avoided. Did he see the barrel of the gun? I don't think so. Not completely backing off. Chiron knows he has to be careful. Unlikely the AWP is there alone. Can't just chase it down. NIP have to be successful here.
And they're baiting out these incendiaries early, Outsiders. They're really doing a good job at that. See, both B players between them don't have that much left now. Just smoke and a flash.
Yeah, Rez is coming over though with a smoke and an incendiary. So he can offer a bit extra. Pop flash as well. Alexi B up to some nonsense. Flit's ready for it though. Won't get him that easily. Now, today's there's only one player here because there is a crossfire, but Outsiders have still got 3 players waiting towards A. This is a short play we talk about. You don't really see it from Jane, but most AWPers will try to clean top mid from that short position. Spots 2. He knows Kikut's around the corner. But they still don't know where the bomb is. 23 seconds, and it could be either site. They haven't got vision of Banana. Flit's just leaving that spot. Wherever Outsiders go, it's a 4 versus 2. Sound heard towards that A bomb site. Headtrick delivering, but he's got much more work to do. Going for the flick. Won't miss it. Won't hit it. 3 on 2. NIP done. Last 2 players on the B bomb site. They had to win this one, and they haven't. Big problems are ahead for them, especially as we're getting into the late rounds here.
Oh, it's tough, man. Headtrick with that AWP stays on that A site. And it is a really hard position to play with that sniper. You see him get one, but Brolan wasn't committed to the site with him. He was focused on long initially. Outsiders fully come in through short. And if there were a player in pit, for example, it could have been dicey. It could have been a nice crossfire for NIP, but they didn't have that. They had a player on long, maybe ready to rotate over to B if required. Outsiders go all in up short. And that's why the 4v4s can be so powerful on this map. You can split the sites. You can have a 4-on-2 against the CTs. Outsiders are back to their best right here with their calling. Always finding a way to get into a good position where they just have way more numbers hitting the site than their opponents.
I feel like Chiron's face is a good temperature check for Outsiders. See how well they're doing. Big smile on his face as they find momentum on their T side and break Ninjas. As we can see, the pistols are out. Plenty of issues now, plenty more issues for NIP to deal with.
This is a faster round from Outsiders. Everyone grouped into top mid. They don't have to commit off it, but it would be a pretty good call. Top mid completely open. A long completely open for Outsiders. This gives them so many options.
That gives them even more.
Wow.
Rotation to long still continues for Alexi B with that 5-7. Headtrick needed 2 frags there. There will be 0 though. That leaves Brolan with the P2 with the 5-7. But Kikut is here to protect his brethren. And Rez will be the last man to fall. Pedestrian round for Outsiders. They just walk into control and do the rest with the AKs. Last time out for NIP now. AWP is out immediately for Headtrick. The 4-buy is coming, but is the round. 4 rounds behind. Outsiders 3 away from eliminating the Ninjas and moving on.
And they need the answer. They need the solution right now on the NIP side. The utility will be great. They'll have all the nades in the world. Maybe we'll see them try and hold that utility a little longer. It's been a lot of late rounds for Outsiders, but this one was slightly quicker, pushing in the mid round. Kick up with some lovely entries. A couple of nades left on the plant pot. That's a nice place to leave them. If you just leave them there every time, you know, you'll know exactly where they are. You won't be scavenging in spawn.
Normally it's
for a nade that's
by
rolled.
the plant pot.
Very true.
Not grenades.
Not a bad place to hide them though, James. Maybe you can hide your flash there. Okay, flip, falls back with that utility going both ways. Oh, wow. Flit's still able to go up over the top, though. So quick with an opener onto Alexi, who is having a tough game on Banana. 6 and 20 right now. And that leaves this player alone. Config able to hold for one. Keeps himself alive. And with Headtrick Zorp arriving, Outsiders don't want to push this bomb site any longer.
Does he do a J-Mesk rotation and head towards A quickly? NIP started this half with 8 rounds. That was a long time ago. They don't have much to show for it, and they've lost everybody almost. Just Rez now, hiding. Jame waiting on long, though, misses his shot. Headtrick makes it doable, but Fame from out of nowhere, almost teleported down there. Great timing while his action elsewhere. So many sound cues for Rez. But again, the site is lost, the chances are lost. Round 23, and NIP have got 1 round in this half.
You just look at the kills on NIP. It's just been Headtrick. Like, where's the rest of the team? Where are the riflers? They were winning some rounds earlier where they didn't even need to get all the kills, right? That's obviously a factor, but on CT side, it's just not been here. NIP, it just seems like Outsiders always find an early trade in a round, right? And if you get that 1-for-1 trade early, if you can find that opener, it's so much easier to play the T side of Inferno. You are just in full control. You feel like you're toying with the CTs. The CTs are always on the back foot, not really sure where you're going to end up. Even with Jay missing that shot that he probably should have landed on long. NIP can't get into position in time. It's just been so often a 4v4. Outsiders hit a site 4-on-2, and that's always going to be a great opportunity for the Ts. Time to dig deep, NIP. If you want to stay in the tournament, you need something now.
Config could be in trouble, avoiding the flashes, landing the frag on Flit. 2 more players on Banana, just dancing between the fire. Can he cross though? Will Jame allow him to? He's able to. So much utility thrown on Banana. NIP retain the man advantage. Headtrick on the short position with the AWP. Avoiding flashes himself. Does Fame, he must see something. Look, how about that for an entry from Fame? Green lights on the A bomb site, but there are 3 players here for NIP. They've rotated in time. Roland on the high ground. LXCB behind the smoke. He's got to focus on long at the same time. Nice grenades, but the Outsiders players, it's their turn to try and make their way in. Roland's so blind in the open. Down he goes. Rez now has to deliver on the site, isolated from his teammates. You can see LXCB trying to help as best he can, creeping around the smoke. Down goes the bomb. 2-on-2, make it 1. Config less than half health, coming in from the library. Fame in the graveyard. Jame planting the bomb. Oh, he's seen the barrel of the gun. He knows exactly what's going on. Into the smoke, and Jame has the angle. Match point Outsiders.
Oh, NIP, I thought, had this round. They had the advantage early. Finally, they win an early fight. I don't even know if Config was favored in that duel on Banana, but he won it. And it still wasn't enough here for NIP. Fame here with an incredibly important kill. Headtrick has been having a great game all day long, but it's him out of the round early. And even though Alexi was able to commit to the site for 1, he can't get out alive. Outsiders get into a good position, and it is a little too easy for Outsiders right now. 15-9 in their favor. NIP on the verge of being eliminated from Katowice.
NIP at the mercy of Outsiders in this half. Again, still just that solo round won by Diffuse, the Ninjas in Pyjamas, and that was oh so long ago. 25 frags for Headtrick. Not enough though. Kicker entries once again. Just likes walking into B, doesn't he?
Oh, this is it.
And now the numbers are here. Alexi B's been spotted. Blind showing too much arm. How much can he do here? They're creeping around the grenade as well. It's merciless. It's cruel. 4-on-3. No kits for the remaining players. No flash for NIP. 1 smoke onto Brolan. pushing into an AWP if it's needed, flip traded, but the information and the numbers advantage is with the outsiders. 3 on 2. Roland in the smoke, Chiron waiting for him, and now it's Rez, the last man standing for NIP, trying to keep them in this tournament, but they'll be denied. Jame with the final frag. Outside